Good morning, YouTube. Alright, guys, we're back. Today's video, this might be a part 1 of the interior. Yeah, the seat belts, I'm gonna clean them off with some LA Awesome. Cheap stuff, real good stuff, and yeah, nasty, but it does the job. Anyways, on the interior, the seats need to be cleaned too. Taking the headliner off for multiple purposes. One, to get it clean, because I can tell it has a little bit of that mold or whatever, mildew. And also putting a stereo system in here, which ain't gonna be expensive. There's gonna be two good speakers and a good little radio that has Bluetooth. These are the speakers that came out of the thing. They're Memphis, but they seen better days. I know they work, but you know, I just don't like how that is. So I'm gonna see at Walmart, get myself a cheap pair of I don't even know what size these are, but cheap little speakers and a good little radio. And you can see the wiring nightmare here. Everything's traceable back, and like I said, this connector here, just trace everything back. I want to know with another radio this just slides right in and works. If so, that'd be cool. We won't have to be cutting wires and trying to figure what's what again. But anyways, and then this is broken, so I'm just gonna, like I said, take the headliner off, clean it and all that, but at the same time the wiring for the radio, redo it. I mean, from the speakers and everything, just redo it. It ain't that hard, just power and ground and the wires to the radio itself. But anyways, at the same time, the lights, I don't know if you saw on the short, I posted these two outer ones. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And as you saw when I doing that short, this side was on, and when I did the full turn come around, this thing was off again, like it just turned off. So I'm gonna come through here and look through all the wiring, make sure there's nothing loose, a background maybe, because everything on top wise, where the bullet is, the plastic part, everything's good there, because that's what I did first, check there, and then I did it under here, and I found a couple of loose wires, but I mean, that was about a year ago, so I wouldn't doubt if it got loose. But if it keeps getting loose, there's something not right. Anyways, there's that. So basically, the electrical up here in here, this truck electrical stuff is just kind of a little nightmare. It ain't bad where it's all cut and you got to figure it out. It's just where does what go to. And I noticed the switch when I put the matter of fact, let me see if it turned on. There we go. This switch might need to be replaced soon. It hesitates to send the 12 volts, but I looked at the connection in the back of the switch. Yeah, get some good LED lights. I put a little bit of silicone so the water don't get in. But this is the way I have it set up in here. The other side's exactly the same. Then I found the power wire, the previous light, and I just connected it to this. So the only reason I did that type of connection is to test it out, see if it actually worked or something wasn't right, because my bad. Because when I hit the switch, it didn't turn on, and I was wiggling it, and I was like, well, hell. And I looked back over here, and this switch has a little light bulb, or more like an LED light, really, and it's connected in the back there, and you can see the wires. Let me see if I can pull this little, you see that? Those little two wires that go from the little green thing into those connections. And those, you can tell those connections, they've seen better days. So, yeah. Not the best, but it needs to be redone a little bit. These work awesome still, so it's just this one that kind of might need a new switch, but it's no problem. We can do that. Still need to work and figure out about the Jake brakes when the truck is on. This thing is on, I guessing. As I saw different photos online, which is kind of rare to see good photos, good quality photos inside of these trucks. But I've seen better dashes. But anyways, this is the Jake brakes, and when that's on, apparently this comes on. when I remember when we got the truck. But we need to figure out if there's any power there, or the bulb's just bad or something. We need to diagnose it. But anyways, so this is the plan. So this will be a little part 1 of the video. Right now I'm gonna cut it off, but I'm just saying that it's only holding in by what, 1, 2, 3 screws. One back here, one in the front, and one on the side over there. And there's one that's stubborn that's stuck in the fabric, so I'm not gonna bother as long as it goes back in the hole. Like I said, yeah, go to Walmart, find me a cheap little radio that's Bluetooth. You know, like I said, I don't plan putting a big old sound system. That's just retarded. And plus, I like to hear the sound of the motor. It's just me, my preference. Really, the music, even in that Kenworth over there, I don't even listen to music half the time. I just roll down the windows, hear the turbo on these Cummins, you know, just keep on rolling, and then I hit the Jake brakes. But anyways, yeah, so gotta figure most of this stuff out. And plus, there's power. This yellow wire here is a power. I thought the red would be power, but not that one. Yeah, the red one. Even with the key on, just no power there. But this yellow one has constant power. Apparently, what my old man said, there's one that's always going to be constant power, then you have a memory. But either which way, I see this and this thing, right? So yeah, I'm just going to take all this off, make it much easier. I mean, replace these RCA cables. I think that's what they're called. I think. But this is for the stereo in the back. But yeah, that one's broken. This one's kind of bent a little bit. You can bend it back, but I think that's what happened here. They bent it and they tried to bend it back and cracked it. Snapped it off. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it off before I make this too long. Yes, I'll be right back with the headliner already off. See what we got. Alright, so got the headliner out. Nothing seen better days. Most of this wiring has been cut, not from that small area, but from way down there. Indicating that somebody has cut wires over here. At some point this truck had a subsystem in the back, so we got rid of all that extra wiring bullshit. All we need is just the power, ground, the 2 wires that go to the left and right, well actually 4 wires, and then we got this yellow one. I can't remember what that's for in the radio world. I think that's for the memory. Go to local focal case. Yeah, this red one, this red is a key on. It has power. Key off, it doesn't have power. This one should be the constant. So this has been chopped off, but look what we found. Oh my god, this damn phone. I'm using it with my old iPhone 6. So yeah, truck from California, you know. It's a lot of dirt. Luckily it didn't rust through because there's no salt. Unlike here, probably rust in 2 years. This is Texas. We live next to the coast. But yeah, my old man bringing a vacuum. We're gonna clean this all up. There's the wires that are cut. And this looks like sub wires. But we'll get back on another update. Alright, quick little update. Got that cleaned out. Cleaned the door seals and all that bullshit. So I took off a lot of unnecessary things, and then to find a good 12 volt always on power. And you know, I don't want to tap into any of these. And I'm over here, well, my dad took out this fuse block thingy majiggy down here. You see something kind of obvious there? So that little connector there, whatever's left of that wire and stuff, got my little test light. Came apart over there, but no, it's actually still in there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so all I did was check the thingamajiggy. Where'd it go? Oh, there it goes. There we go. Got power there. The key is on. I mean, not on. It's in the ignition, but off. And if I remember right, the yellow wire up there with the red one is for the key on. This is meant, I'm thinking, I'm gonna go buy another radio anyways, but on the little instruction sheet where what wire goes to what, and if this one I don't know if radios are interchangeable with this type of connectors, but if they are, cool, I'll keep this one. I just use the paper as reference. If not, I'll have to switch it anyway. That's why I didn't add the wire, which is this one over here now. I ran it through there. It's gonna go through there and into there. Anyways, if I remember right, let's see. Yank on the damn thing. Nope. Well, there we go. Connect to my ground here. Sorry for the camera. Alright. So theoretically there shouldn't be any power there. Yeah, there's no power. Now hold that there, turn the key on. There we go. We got power. So the yellow wire is for the key on. Take that off. And this one over here is a current always on 12 volts. So that's where I'm going to tap it into. Like I said, I'm going to go get another radio. Have it already set up there. The ground's already set up. This big old power wire, everything's ready. So hopefully these connectors are interchangeable with radios. And if they are, cool, just swap one in and call it good. And get 2 brand new speakers. And most of the electrical on the lights are fine. So I can't find any problems. I still look into it, but at least solved the radio issue. So time to go get radio. Alright, boys and girls and everything, all the above, and answer choice D, E, D, whatever. Anyways, came back from Old Wally World. Got myself a radio, but the thing was, I didn't want to get this radio because it's just too nice. And I wanted just a cheap little radio, and they didn't have any, and I didn't feel like waiting and ordering one. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just put this one in. Plus, I mean, I'll be driving it, so might as well have a good radio, I guess. Got myself a Pioneer. There's the model. Price range depends on where you're at. This wasn't, you know, the radio price that I wanted, but I still paid for it. Regardless, I had a couple of these Pioneers. They're alright. I had one, which was actually, was it Pioneer or Sony? No, it was a Kenwood. The Kenwood, I recommend more Kenwood than Pioneer, but this one does alright. CD player, Bluetooth, aux, USB, all that bullshit. I just care about the Bluetooth, really, especially when you're driving. Anyways, and this does have that call feature thingy-majiggy microphone. So I did put that wire. Take that out of the fucking ignition. Alright, see that red wire there? Is it that one or is it the other? No, it's tinier. You see that little tiny red wire? Well, that's the wire that ran through the back of the dash, or actually the front technically. It went up the pillar, up to there, and boom, right? So it's dangling there. Well, sadly, this radio comes with its own little connector, so I won't be using the old one, sadly. But at the same time, I gave it back to my dad because he's gonna put in his international. This is the one that comes with the factory. This one comes with the Pioneer unit. And that's the one that was a Sony unit, and yeah, not quite the same size. Different pin areas too. Despite it looks both about the same. Make my life much easier. These are the ones that I won't be needing because this one, as you can tell, it's all over the place. But as you can tell, the green and purple and the remote wires are not connected to anything. So I just said, hey, just put them all together. Nice little chingazo there. Keep out of the way. Black is ground. Where is it at? Black is ground. Red is the key on. And this is constant 12 volts. And then just to wire it up onto the speaker wires, I just follow the one that's over here. Solid white, and then the white black, and then you got gray, solid, and then gray and black. And like I said, all you gotta do is just follow from this to this, but at the same time, I might cut a little bit, not half, not too short, cut a little bit where I can just hook it up and go. Because I don't feel like taking all these off, and plus they're already color coded. And to give this back to my dad, and he still gets a good amount of wire, so he doesn't have to be like, shit, I don't have enough wire to connect them. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do now is to set up a radio. It's easy, like I said. This one, luckily, it's color coded already where it goes. But at the same time, if you didn't know or didn't have a aftermarket radio before, and somebody just left the stock radio, which is unlikely, unlikely, but you just trace your wires, or you would make a whole new stereo system, like the wiring and everything. Luckily, this still has the wires. I don't feel like making a whole new wire bullshit, you know, left or right. Those are the speakers I picked up. Like I said, I plan to get just cheap radio and cheap speakers, but the radio was mid-priced. It was under $100. I'll just say that. But more than $30 was the radio I was planning to buy. It was like 30 something dollars. It was actually a Pioneer one as well, but I just didn't feel like, you know, paying what I paid for this. But hey, oh well, it'll work. And then, like I said, it's just a semi good little radio, nice set of speakers. These are fine, I think, but like I said, I'm sorry, the camera just quit recording there. They have, you know, a little bit of cracks going in there, and then I don't know how old these things are, because I looked up the model, because I didn't know what size these are. Now I know they're 6.5, as you saw over there. I looked up that right there, 15-PR 63V2 Memphis car audio. Just typed it online, and boom, it came up. And they're expensive, but I think they were. I can't remember. Son of a fucking bitch. This is why I work with shit half the time. There we go. I don't know if I gotta be reusing these same screws or what. Just leave that there. Move that shit out of the way. Put that over there. Alright. Then this is the extra wire that I took off, that red one. Yeah, I prefer my iPhone 10 recording this than my iPhone 6. And for the love of God, I'm gonna put a curtain back here, or window tint the shit out of this back window. It's like a fishbowl in here. Anyways, so like I said, to set up a wiring for a oh, because I was zoomed in. Stupid. Stupid. Anyways, why did I zoom in for? I'll look back in the video. I'll probably figure it out when I edit it. Anyways, yeah, like I'll just reuse these. I'll make sure, I'm gonna make sure these are the same size. Or not the same size. I already measured them. I'm talking about the wires in the back. So, let's see. Comes with warranty paperwork. Really, I don't care. Alright. Check this shit out. Let's check her out, boys. Alright. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, they're over here. Yeah, they work. Maybe, just maybe. Hold on. Pick. Where's it at? There it is. When you don't have a knife, you just use a pick or anything really sharp. And plus, I'm looking through the camera while I'm doing, making sure I'm not skipping something over. You're like, oh, you're cameraman. You need to get one because you suck. Yeah, but I don't feel like paying somebody to do just what I'm doing right now. Just like hold the camera. At the same time, I want y'all to do like a see what I see. It's a nice little radio. Nice little speakers. There's all the bullshit, right? So comes with mounting hardware and stuff. little clips if you gotta put it, I guess, in a box, whatever. Screws. Yeah, I might be needing these now. Anything else? Nope. Alright, just set that there, down there, all that stuff. Alright, like I said, to set up a radio, it's not that hard. It's not a how-to. Really, this is all electrical stuff I was doing today. There's plenty of videos out there, but the how to set up a radio or stereo system in an 18-wheeler is just simple. Just color code it, find it. You know, it's not that hard. If somebody already did an aftermarket one and something similar like this, kind of easy, where you're like, okay, it's traceable. I know what I'm doing. It's like that. So, there's the faceplate there. Not bad size. There goes Fraser. Alright. Actually, that thing actually weighs more than the fucking, that Memphis speakers, that cover. Is this metal? Oh, it's plastic. It's heavy. The one from the Memphis Audio is like, it's light. Oh yeah. So this is gonna be fun putting back together. But the thing is, the headliner's out, and the headliner has the mounting stuff for this, so I can't quite put it back. And plus, I gotta check out the bullet lights on top. Like I said, it works now apparently. I don't know. You see them holes right there? I gotta fill those in with silicone from the top. I don't know what they were back in the day. That's where the original spots of the clearance lights or what, but you know, I gotta fill those in. But anyways, let me just get down to it. You know, electrical nightmare. Part 1. This is gonna be called, and second video is gonna be part 2. So, yeah. I'm gonna get working on this radio stuff. Put it back in, speakers, figure it out if it goes in or not. But hopefully you like today's video. I'll get editing when I get home and upload it tonight so y'all can watch it. That headliner has seen better days. I don't know what to do. It's like cardboard. It's like this material right here. Literally, it's cardboard. Or pressed in card. I don't know. It's just paper. Cardboard. And actually, it is not leather. I thought it was leather. It's imitation. It's like a vinyl deal, but the back of it's like fabric. It's weird. Interesting and weird. There's many other panels that I need to clean and take off, but that could be done with the rag. The other one, it's already out. Kind of fix it up a little bit. I don't know if an upholstery shop can fix that, repair it, or what. But we'll figure it out. But yeah, like I said, it's part 1, electrical nightmare. Like I said, that thing was caked. Now it ain't. Yeah, it ain't clean, but yet again, like I said, it's a truck, so it's an 18-wheeler. I'll tell you one thing, I do like getting my shit clean, but there's times and it can't happen all the time, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, the interior at this point needs to be cleaned up, fixed up, done right. Like I said, check out the bullet lights on top, make sure they're all good before I put the headliner back in, plug in the speakers. I mean, I could plug in the speakers here to test out the radio. That ain't nothing, you know, it'd be just dangling down here. But or I could just hold it and just whatever. But yeah, I'll figure it out. But anyways, yeah, electrical nightmare part 1. Oh yeah, and this little bulb here, I don't know if it's out or what, but it doesn't look out. There's current there, but it's weird. There's current there, but the bulb ain't on. I might need a bulb, kind of. That's what probably leans to, but why is the current on? And the light bulb is not on, unless, like I said, it's probably burnt out. But if I replace it and it's on, it deplete the batteries. But for what? Why is this on? The Jake brakes, I mean, the motor's not running, so it's just, this is technically down, is off, and this is on. Selectors, I don't know, I gotta look into it. Everything else is good, like I said, takes time, but that'll be the end of the video for today. I'll just, tomorrow you'll probably see with speakers and a radio in here, so I appreciate it for y'all's support so far. Getting close to, what, 230 subscribers ish, if I checked again later. But I appreciate it. Like the videos, comment down below, like I said. Talk to me, guys. My Instagram's on my YouTube background cover picture, whatever thingamajiggy. And if you're on Instagram, follow me there. And then on Instagram, you'll be able to see sneak peeks or, you know, things before it even goes out on the channel. So, you know, like I said, talk to me, you know, through the comments. I'll gladly get back with y'all. And yeah, subscribe. Getting close. So, appreciate it. See y'all tomorrow.